Well, what is it, everybody? It is time for another comic book review. I'm doing a lot of these, and I'm more than the same shirt. I might release them sporadically for the week, but anyway. So right now, I'm going to review for you guys Green Lantern Corps number 24, part 2 of Lights Out. So we start off right where number 1 left off. Relic had just blown up the central battery. So Relic's pretty much telling the Green Lanterns to hand over their rings or they're all going to die. Pretty much what he's saying. So the other Lanterns tell Hal we need to get out of here. Scalic, I think his name is like, we need to get up. Owa's going to blow up after the battery like that. Batteries, time like that. We need to get up Owa. And Hal's like, no, this. And like goes after Relic. And John goes with him because he's not going to let Hal go by himself. So they get smacked around a little bit. They go back down. So John eventually talks Hal into leaving. They get a plan to leave. John and the recruits are going to distract him while Hal, Scalic go to a new escape plan. Pardon me. So Scalic is attacked by the Relic's thingamajigers, and the new Guardians save him. And Scalic doesn't like the Guardians at all. Like he was hurt by the Guardians, not physically, but like he was their eyes and ears in the corpse, and they betrayed him. So he doesn't trust the new Guardians. So like when he's leaving, he's like got his fist clenched and his ring is glowing. So we go back to an epic battle, epic proportions. John and the new recruits fighting Relic with like Megazord constructs, like just like hitting Relic with stuff, and like they need to be as big and bright as they possibly can because Relic doesn't like the light and he wants them not to use the light. So more light, more distraction. So Scalic and Hal and the rest of the corps that are injured go to the central pillar that's on Oa. They take off like a rocket. So they go. So John is distracting them, and eventually Relic's like, "Oh, you know what? Now you have my full attention, and you won't like that." And all his little bug things attack John and the recruits. And then there's a good scene with the guy who can't talk very well. He gets his arm crushed. Like he's kind of like a hulking type person. He gets his arm crushed, and he gets out eventually. So they attack Relic, and they don't know how to get it. Hal's like telling John to get out of there. The planet's going to blow up. So what happens? They flick over to the jail and they release everyone from their cells. Like, oh, why? What's going on? Why are you released? Like, you need to get over there and get to the hangar. Like, we're not going to fight for you. We're not asking you to fight for you. You need to leave. Oh, it's going to blow up. So the bad guys get over to the hangar. They take off. And there's it's a very emotional scene between a older Lantern and John. And he's like, I will hold off Relic. Relic cannot leave. You guys escape, I'll hold him off. I have the most power left in my ring. So he's holding Relic's ship with his power, and the other Lanterns, John and the recruits, take off. And right after they take off, Relic is like, why do you Lightsmiths want death? And then it's like, I'm not going for death. I've already lived. And then Oa blows up. Yep. Oa. So that's 2 planets. 2, not 1, 2 Lantern planets that have blown up because of Relic. Holy crap. So the blues are now all gone, and the greens are decimated. Like, decimated. So Hal is like, this will not go on anymore. I need to be able to stop this. And John is with the recruits and is like, so are we going to go back to the Lanterns? Like, no, I have another idea. And I'm going to assume that they showed the Purple Lanterns, so they're probably gonna go to the Purple Lanterns for shelter for now anyway. So Relic is on a rampage, and and the next issue is a New Guardian, so I'm not sure where Relic's gonna go. I think he's going to the Reds next. So, what did you read this comic? Did you like it? I would give it a 7.5. They're well, actually, yeah, 7.5, 8, 7.5 and 8 between there. It was a good issue. I liked it a lot. I wasn't like, yeah, oh my god. The writing isn't. I don't. I like the artwork and I like the story, but I think the writing is a little bit weak. So that's about it. I am the comic addict, and I am signing off.